Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while that I have done a sit down and talk video, so let's sit down and talk. So it is currently 2 days till New Year, 2 days till New Year, and I'm just like, wow. Before I start, I just want to say that this video was inspired by one of my friends that I had a conversation with a couple days ago. The person just made me go back to thinking, like, the reason why I have not been uploading the videos I wanted to upload is because I've actually made a few videos and I ended up deleting them because I did not like how it turned out. Like, a lot of videos I made, I ended up deleting it because I did not like how it turned out. I'm trying to put my best out here, even if some people may be like, oh, your best is not enough, oh, but I'm trying. Chill. So in today's video, I have some straight facts ready for you guys. Like, I've written everything down for you today. So what we're going to talk about today is, like, you need it, like everybody needs to know this, and most of them will be relatable. I am sure, I'm 100% sure most of them will be relatable. So just sit back and enjoy, relate with me. Let's relate on a one-on-one level. Sorry, I don't know if to call this video things you should throw away in 2019 or things everybody agrees with before we enter 2020 or something like that. I don't know what to call it yet, but I will think of something. Here are the things we need to stop in 2019. I have to say this first. New Year's resolution pressure. Y'all, it's like it is old. To every new year, somebody is there saying, oh, new year, new me, or you're trying to have some new year resolutions. Like, there's nothing wrong with having a new year resolution. It helps some people set goals for their lives in the new year. But then when I said new year resolution pressure, you don't have to have a new year's resolution, to be very honest. It really doesn't work for everyone. You can start your new year as anybody starts their new day. As a Christian, if you are not in 31st service, 31st night service, entering 2020 prayer warrior style, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Next thing we need to throw away, we need to stop, but it's very difficult to stop. I don't think I should talk about this, but let me just put it out here. Procrastination. I am one of those people that is here to remind you every time that you guys need to stop procrastinating. Bro, that thing you want to do, go and do it. That book you have to read, go and read it. Even if it's not book, or that video you want to make, or that call you want to make, or that room you have to sweep, that thing you need to buy, just go and do it. If you do it when you remember you're supposed to do it, you will not now be pressuring yourself later that when am I going to do this thing? When am I going to do this thing? You're just giving yourself peace of mind. So let me just put that on the table. Next one is like similar to the second one and somehow the first one. It's not having a clear plan. I really be seeing some people just living their life any way they want to live it. Like, okay, that is perfect. If you want to live your life any way you want to live it, perfect, good for you. If it's working out for you, perfect. But if you see yourself going through things that you know you're not supposed to be going through, and then you know that if you are set certain rules and plans and bases in your life, this thing will not have happened, but you still don't set those plans, sis and bro, what is going on? This next one, I am throwing shade at certain people right now because I have seen this a lot. One thing that should not happen in 2020 is, cutting off fake friends. It's like everybody has become tailor now, that we are cutting off fake friends. Every new year we are cutting off fake friends. Like, if you knew they were fake friends, why did you have to wait till new year before you cut them off? Like, bro and sis, What's happen? That's just that one. This next one is going to be a little bit confusing for some people, but it's something that everybody needs to know. Do not live your life, like stop living your life in the light of others. Like, how do I explain this? What example can I now give now? I'm going to call names, but I know a couple people actually, that basically everything they do in their life is just influenced. Like, it's not wrong to be influenced by someone, but then to the point that every decision you make, everything you think, everywhere you go is because of a particular person. Like, come on now, unless that person is Jesus Christ, like what you doing with your life, bro and sis? Like, let's just try to change that mindset about ourselves in 2020, please. And now I'm just going to say this while we're talking about do not do everything because of other people. I'm just going to say this. Me and one of my friends actually had this conversation just yesterday. And I thought about it, like a lot of people actually do this. Because this is going to all our musicians, all our upcoming rappers, a lot of our Instagram people that want to blow on Instagram in this Nigeria. Do not be thinking that people don't like you, or your friends are not talking to you, or people are not relating with you because you have not blown. No. It's not because you have not blown, it's because of your horrible personality. So even if you blow or you not blow, yes, I know that some people will now gonna be perching on people because they have blown now. But no, if you have friends or you have people around you that don't really want to relate to you, don't start thinking that because you have not yet blown. No. I have friends that support your music. Please look for a new group of friends. Everybody needs to be encouraged by the people that's around them. But please don't go and start thinking that, oh, because you have not blown or because you are not yet popular, that people are behaving somehow to you. No, that's not it. Just because of who you are and they're not interested in what you do or who you are. Thank you. To stop making fun of people just because they joined a particular trend. Like, that is based, there's nothing bad in joining a trend. I know everybody's told to be different, stand out, you don't need to follow the wave, but while we know that you don't need to follow the wave, but there's also nothing wrong with joining a particular trend. Like, you want to wear a particular type of clothes because people are buying it, sure, go ahead, don't feel bad, and please don't make fun of other people or insult them that, oh, they're not different, they're not unique just because they're joining a particular trend. We're talking about trends. This one is paining me in the bottom of my heart. I need to know something. Mental illness is not a trend. Mental illness is not an accessory. And this particular line I'm about to say is from a very beautiful YouTuber I love. He said mental illness, or he said anxiety or depression is not a trouser that you can just wear. No, you have it then. Don't say you do have it. This one is not so common though. It's not everyone that does it, but I've seen people that don't really take it into consideration, which is not caring about mental illness enough. People are like throwing that, oh, I have depression, oh, I have anxiety, oh, this and that all around. But then just because someone does not look like they have a particular illness doesn't mean that they don't have it. So if your friend opens up to you and be like, oh, I'm dealing with this, oh, and stuff like that, don't just say, what are you saying? It's not just yesterday I saw you flexing, I saw you, what are you saying? You that is enjoying life, you that is chopping life up and down. No, don't do that type of thing. First of all, you don't understand what the person is going through. You don't have to say the person isn't going through something. Now this next one, I promise you, I do not know why people still do it. Like, we are about to enter 2020, and even if before we even enter 2016, I am still wondering why people still do this, which is making fun and sneaky comments of people around you or your friends. It's not fun, honey. It's not a good look. If you see someone passing and you don't like the trousers they are wearing, from saying, I will pray for you. But then I've seen people that legit just goes down, break the person appearance down, like this person is ugly, like look at what they are wearing, blah 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 blah. And also when it comes to the friend aspect, like making fun of friends, like that's what friends do. But then I don't know if someone understands me right now. There are certain levels to certain things. Now if you guys are best friends, like me and my best friends, like I know we don't really have no limitations like that, but not everybody's your best friend, so it's not everybody you can go about making fun of like on a daily basis. Now maybe someone has a funny nose, then every day I just comment on how the person's nose is funny, how the person's nose is just awkward and weird. Stop it, biko, stop it. It's not going to stop. Like rating people based on how they look or dress. And I'm not just saying that, oh, the person did not dress fine today, so like no, like even if the person, I don't know how to put this, how do I explain, like now, okay, now people with dreadlocks, ass and stuff like that, don't rate people by how they look. It's the book by its cover. You do not know that just because you have something society praises doesn't mean that people that don't have it is less than you. If you know, you know. I'll say it again. Just because you have a physical feature that society praises doesn't mean people that do not have it is less than you. Okay? Sink that in. Soak it in. Soak it in. Now moving on to the next one. This one. I don't know how many of you understand this. I don't know how many of you relate to this. But I am honestly praying I am not the only one that feels this on a spiritual level. Break down society's definition of beauty. We need to break it down. We need to join hands. We need to glue our hands together and break down the society definition of beauty. And nobody have the same body features all around, okay? Okay, there isn't even any average anymore. Everybody is unique in their own way, so I don't get why we have a standard look that should be accepted. Not like should be accepted, but like is more accepted. If you know, you know. Okay, I normalize acne. Some also normalize very skinny people. Just because someone is very skinny doesn't mean they don't eat properly, or doesn't mean they are starving themselves. Doesn't mean they need to normalize weight gain. Okay, if you haven't seen nothing good to say about the person's appearance, please don't say it. Don't come and start talking to the person as if they gain weight and now it's bad, they look horrible. Stop it. It's not a good look. The beauty and the worth in someone's face or body or appearance or personality doesn't mean it's not there. Just close your blind glasses and keep walking. I need to see people stopping as we cross over on 31st night is thinking your opinion are facts or your opinion matters. Honey, truth here. If your opinion wasn't asked for, or go to the nearest shop, get your 50 naira, 100 naira, how much is bottled water, buy the bottled water, drink it and mind your business, because I don't know who called you to a conversation to, and then now your opinion was asked for. Okay, please keep in mind that it is only an opinion, it is not fact. If you guys are talking, opinion is not a fact, it is an opinion, and some opinions are unnecessary. Okay, like brushed over things that I really think we need to stop doing in 2019. Like by the time we're crossing over 31st night, okay, we need to shed off all these habits like a snake. We need to shed it off like a second skin. Okay, we need to actually take to note and process what I said. Have conversations with your friends. If you notice you do these things, if you notice your friends do these things, I'm not saying stop you, I'm not saying obey me, no, I'm just saying your life and people around you life will be so much better if you learn how to act right. I did not end this video with a little bit positivity, okay? You guys, 2020 is coming soon. It's the decade. If you want to go make some resolutions, go make your resolutions. If you want to, please, you guys should not forget to love yourself, okay? Put yourself first in everything and anything. Please don't let anybody tell you that that's a selfish thing to do. It's not a selfish thing to put yourself first. At the end of the day, you are with yourself 247. So self-care is health-care, okay? I'm not asking you to have a positive mentality through anything and everything. I'm just asking you to do not beat yourself over things you cannot control. Love yourself, love myself, love ourselves, love ourselves, and see you next year. See you next